Jack in the Box has lost a bundle of money on Del Taco, and I'll tell you all about it on this Fast Food Minute. This morning, Jack in the Box said it has sold Del Taco to Yadav Enterprises for $115 million. Yadav Enterprises is a large franchisee with a number of brands, including Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box bought Del Taco for $575 million in 2021. Do the math, and that's an 80% decline in valuation in just 4 years. There are a lot of reasons for that decline. Some of it's due to Del Taco, some of it's due to Jack in the Box, and a lot of it is due to a massive change in how investors see restaurants right now. First off, Jack in the Box is selling Del Taco because it really needs to focus on Jack in the Box. The company started the year by ousting its old CEO and naming its CFO to the position with the goal of fixing the company's finances. Jack in the Box's same-store sales have really deteriorated this year, including a 7.1% decline in the most recently reported quarter. That was its worst performance since 2010. Not even during the pandemic did Jack in the Box lose that much sales. Jack in the Box is about 4 times Del Taco's size, and fixing the brand will demand all the company's attention, so it makes sense to sell the Mexican chain. Meanwhile, Del Taco itself has a lot of issues. Its same-store sales have declined each of the past 6 quarters. A franchisee in Colorado shut down earlier this year, forcing the closure of nearly all its locations there for several months, and then a franchisee in Alabama and Georgia filed for bankruptcy. Buyers are usually not all that keen on spending a lot for a restaurant chain with declining sales and struggling franchisees, especially when it hasn't grown for years that Del Taco has. But the restaurant business itself is in a much different position today than it was 4 years ago. See, in 2021, there was basically a fast food bubble. Fast food chain sales were surging in 2020 and 2021 as consumers, free from the pandemic quarantine, flocked to anything with a drive-thru. There was this false sense that the fast food business would be the long-term winners of the pandemic because they had a lot of takeout and drive-thrus and did plenty of delivery business. So investors pumped a lot of money into these companies. As such, a lot of fast food restaurants were sold at record prices, and Jack in the Box, eager to get a second brand, decided to buy Del Taco. 4 years later, however, and the opposite has been true. Consumers are actually not going to fast food restaurants like they once did, as sales at Jack in the Box and Del Taco and many other brands can attest. They also have to offer a lot of discounts to get customers in the door, and that has hurt per-store profitability. While investors will put money into franchise brands like Jersey Mike's or Tropical Smoothie, they are a lot less willing to spend a lot to operate actual restaurants in an environment like this one, and Del Taco operates about 133 of its 600 restaurants. All of this has conspired to take Del Taco's valuation down several notches. I'm Jonathan Mays, and this was Fast Food Minute.